Levi's, Borosil have been a big fan of what Borosil has been into our lives, at least from my childhood. So of course, affinity for them.
So you've worked with a lot of new age brands, whether it's Rare Rabbit, Chumbak, Sugar Cosmetics, Boat, and you've also worked with some legacy brands like MTR, Mapro, Borosil, even ITC. What's the biggest difference that you find when you're working with these new age brands versus the legacy brands?
The primary difference between different type of, I mean, the primary difference between these kind of brands will be the legacy brands are very structured, process oriented. It's not about growth at all costs. It's definitely about growth, but it's definitely a sustainable growth. While on the D2C side, especially or the new age brands, we see that they are, I mean, the primary focus, will be the growth in terms of, more orders, more customers, etc. Which is not the case in case of legacy brands. Yeah. Also because of the time
Right,
or
right.
the spent, and the time they have spent in the ecosystem so far. So also because of that. But as in the last 7 years of our existence, we have seen more and more D2C brands getting matured, building process-oriented businesses than just random blind growth. So I do see that there is a transition already happening even in the D2C space as they, grow towards maturity.
Right. So these legacy brands, obviously, they have to sort of adapt to the changing environment, the e-commerce game that has completely changed at this point in time. What's that process been like? Because for such brands, they've seen a huge shift from when they would have started to what they have to do now to reach consumers.
Right. I think one of the important role that commerce enablers like us also play in for them to choose the right things is we it's our job to make sure that they choose the right technology to help them enable and cope up with the changing consumer behaviors and adapt the new technology based on the innovations in the ecosystem. Right. So we definitely have to work harder there. But I do see that even in the legacy brands, it's a continuous fight to cope up and adapt to the new ecosystem or the D2C growth. I'll say pressure which is coming on. So I do see a balance of both of them. So D2C tries to probably cope up with legacy brands on distributions or the power of capital, etc. While on the other side, they try to keep up with the pace of innovation that D2C brands are coming up with. Yeah. So it's mix and match, and for us,
Right.
we become a bridge for them to mix and match both.
Right, absolutely. So, Shashwat, can I put you on the spot and ask you which has been your favorite brand to work with and why?
Oh, there are so many favorites. I won't be able to name one because the moment we have a
Okay, a few of them.
so I'll definitely say like Boat is definitely one of them. Caffeine is
Yeah.
second, which we really admire in terms of the beauty space and the growth that they have achieved. Right. I love the founders as well. On the other side, I think from a legacy brand perspective, I'll say no, Levi's, Borosil have been a big fan of what like Borosil has been into our lives at least from my childhood. So of course, affinity for them. So yeah, but probably the way we work at Marmeto is any brand which comes into our wish list, we are, I mean, we give everything to make sure that they are a part of Marmeto ecosystem tomorrow. Yeah. So everyone is favorite for us.
Okay, all right.